Um, yeah, so a lot of the people that are going to join this platform, it's an educational platform where we have apps, tools, educators that are going to help you every step of the way. There's Telegram chats, there's Pip Talks, which is like, Twitter of the academy, that are going to help you every step of the way, right? You're never alone in this process. I want each and every one of you to know this, that, unfortunately, there's a lot of scammers out there, especially with crypto. Oh, I promise you this in order to get this. If anyone ever asks you for money, run the other way and block them and report them, honestly, because, our platform, the mentors, the educators, there's a lot of impersonators out there. So just be very, very careful about that. Again, educators and all those people will never ever ask you, how your trade's going, how your ask you for money, really. So again, block and report those people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a bit of the information for those of you who are kind of brand new to this or are kind of on the fence of, what do I do, when I join with the subscription fee? What do I get out of that? So I'm going to show you that. And, we'll wait for our special guest as well. So let me share my screen here. All right. So let's just start with the academy. So basically, long story short, we want people to become who they think they become, right? If you guys want to become billionaires in Nigeria, you just have to focus on your goals, right? Write them down, right? Take notes. Each and every one of you should be taking notes on this because we want to help you every single step of the way, right? Because you're meant for more, right? Imagine, you guys are making maybe X amount of dollars in your job, but imagine an extra 300 USD per month to start and grow it from there. Because here's the thing, with trading and investing, you have to be patient. You cannot be doing this on emotion. Okay. A lot of people, they get tricked into trading on emotion, and that's when troubles could start, right? And that is why we have trainings and mindset trainings to help you, because mindset is just as important as learning the skill of trading. Okay. And then not just that, but we have some of the best personal development traders in the industry, Bob Proctor and Alex Morton. So if you guys Google those people, you'll understand the value that we have on this platform. So not only are you learning trading, investing, NFTs, e-commerce, but you're also getting personal development from some of the best in the industry who charge thousands and thousands of dollars, but now you're getting that as part of your subscription fee, right? And the company can charge you thousands of dollars more because there are educators out there that are charging you, 10, $15,000 for a weekend course. Right here, you get ongoing education as long as you subscribe monthly, right? And for those of you who are already in the academy, that it's well worth your money, right? So, you're getting learning academies, live mentorship, and strategies that are going to help you, understand the trading, because I was brand new to this 2 years ago. So don't worry and be like, oh, I don't know anything about this. This is all new to me. It's all brand new to each and every one of us, right? Everything's super simplified on the one website. So whatever academy you decide to choose, you're going to get access to that. And the best part is when you join our team, you're going to get access to all of this because we're going to trade as a team. There's going to be a Zoom link every single day that gets dropped. And, speaking of notifications, I just got a notification on my Telegram about a new swipe coin idea. So this is what I mean. There's millionaire educators that are sending you signals each and every single day to learn how to just copy and paste, right? Because at the beginning, there's going to be a lot of information, but there's 2 to 10 minute videos that you're going to go step by step, right? And, there's go live. So you learn on your own time. And I'm going to actually show you that. And then there's different types of strategies. You can see here, there's 20, 25 different strategies, because just because one strategy works for, say, Sean, doesn't mean it's going to work for Sagan or Toby, right? So find something that you can relate to, right? It's like music, right? Some people relate to classical music better than country or R&B or, pop, right? So that's kind of the idea here. And then, I'm going to show you the im.center, but basically when you sign up and you're active, each and every single person will get their own username and password. We never know how much you have in your account. So, unless you tell us, right? But, the beginning, you're going to go right to the academy, and whatever academy you decide to choose, right? There's step-by-step videos that are 2 to 10 minute videos. Again, take notes, type them out, whatever, however works for you, your learning style. Super, super simple, right? Then the pip talk is basically like the Twitter of the academy. So anyone that you follow, so you guys just saw on my home screen, I got a notification from DeFi Mike, right? So that's someone that I follow, right? So you'll get those notifications, whether you have an Android or an iPhone, doesn't matter. Everybody just has to download Telegram and away you go, right? And then the go live session, right? It's basically on your own time. These times that you see on your screen will be in the Eastern time zone. And I wanted to just show you something before we continue. So you can see right here, Bob Proctor and Alex Morton. So every other Monday, Alex goes live on Instagram and on the Go Live link. And these will be dropped in our Telegram groups and our WhatsApp groups. And so our special guest is actually on now. And he's one of my good friends, my mentors, and your mentors as well. And someone that I really look up to, someone that I've personally been able to meet in person in Miami. And we've gone to a few retreats, a few conventions together, and someone that is hardworking. He has over 1,000 people worldwide. He's a chairman 10 and an NFT guru, right? Like I learned a lot from the NFT Telegram chat from this guy. So, I'm going to actually pass it over to Steve to do a bit of social media training and, listen in, take some notes, because this guy knows what he's doing based on his chairman status, right? And so take a listen. And Steve, I'm going to pass it over to you, man.
Awesome. Well, listen, great to connect with you guys and excited to be here. And TJ, if you could spotlight my video. So it's by my name, you'll see like these 3 little dots and it'll ask you to spotlight. Perfect. And, like TJ mentioned, my name is Steve Max, AKA Max the Mentor on Instagram, and excited to connect with all of you here today. And I know that the majority of you are in Nigeria, and I want to say welcome. And I want to say that I am excited and I am grateful that you are here. And I believe that global impact is the biggest thing. And, one of the things I'll show you is years ago, I had a vision to have a global impact. And, here I have this globe, this crystal globe. And I used to, in my office, I used to just spin this globe and just imagine not having to be in an office and being able to go anywhere I wanted around the world and have a global impact. And that's what we're having right now. And so even though I'm in Miami, even though TJ's in Canada, even though most of you are in Nigeria, just understand that we're all connected, and I think that this global pandemic more than ever has shown us that through our technology, we can all be connected. And so with that said, you guys are literally at the most powerful place on the planet with the most powerful information that exists. We are in the middle of a global financial revolution where the people are going to be in charge of their own finances. And it's no longer up to the big banks and the big companies, but rather people like yourself and myself. And as we see inflation, as we see different currencies not being worth the same, what we're seeing at the same time is crypto is growing, Bitcoin is growing. And so people are aware that the world's in trouble, governments are in trouble, situations are not what they should be. And at the same time, you see this power being shifted into technology and cryptocurrency and those that are willing to do something different. And so you being here at IM Academy, you are at the beginning of that. And here's what I want you to know. IM Academy does not care about where you're from. It doesn't matter what gender you are, whether you're male or female or whatever you choose to identify with. It doesn't matter your sexual orientation. It doesn't matter your race. All that matters, all that I Am Academy cares is that you do things the right way and you impact people and you will get paid. And for 4 years, this company has paid me every single week. And so you can get paid through this company, my friends. Number one, you have the power to educate yourself and utilize the financial markets in order to make a profit. And there's a PDF that TJ is going to give you if he hasn't already. And for some of you, you've seen this PDF already. This PDF is going to guide you through the entire process of DCX, from what videos to watch, what educators to watch, and how to be plugged in, how to grab up these NFTs, and how to get plugged in. It's all blueprinted on that PDF. And then at the end of the PDF, it also shows you the marketing plan. And I'm actually going to show you guys a little bit of all of this right now so you can follow along with me. So this is the PDF. And again, you guys will get access to it. And I want you guys to know that we have 7 different income streams all in one place. Okay, from building a crypto portfolio. This is like owning stocks. Okay, and you want to know which cryptos to buy. Staking your crypto so that you can start earning interest. The banks here in the US on average pay less than 1% annual interest, less than 1% a year. We've got cryptos that are paying 20%, 100%, and even more than that in some cases. Leverage trading, where you can learn how to multiply the cryptocurrency that you already have. NFTs, where you can take advantage of the NFT marketplace and able to make money off of the crypto collectibles. The metaverse, every Monday, Nick Gomez on DCX teaches on the metaverse. And you will be able to go on here and learn about the metaverse, okay, literally from the DCX platform. Play to earn. There are video games where you earn crypto, and we talk about that on DCX on our Thursday sessions, and all these sessions are recorded. And then one of the most powerful parts of the platform is the residual income part, because if you could just refer people to the platform, you can get paid. 12 people that you and your referral. So if you refer 3 people and they refer 3 people, when you get to 12 people that started because of you, the company will pay you 600 USD a month. And I want you to think about how much would 600 USD a month impact you and your family. And it only goes up from there. We've got people making 1,000 a month, right? Like Mr. TJ, 2,000 a month, right? 5,000 a month and 10,000 a month and beyond, all because of the referral process. So I encourage you to go through this PDF and check it out. The entire compensation plan is laid out towards the end of the PDF. So it'll give you a blueprint on how the ranks go and how many people you need in your team per each rank. We've got people earning up to $750,000 a month in our compensation plan, okay? And if they can do it, you can do it also. And with that said, one of the things that TJ wanted me to talk about was talk about how to utilize this information to impact others, how to utilize this information to attract other people to you. And so I want to invite you to take some notes on this. Take out a pen and a pad, or take out your notes on your phone or laptop. And I want you to take some notes down, because if you begin to implement this, you will be able to grow a team. You will be able to impact other people. And I will tell you from experience, I have people that have come into my business that are better traders than me and have made a lot more money than me trading. I've had people come into the business and grow their marketing side of the business faster than I grew my marketing side of the business. Now, why is that important to know? Is because if you're on this call and you think trading is hard, or you think building this business is hard, it doesn't matter what you think, because the person that you invite to the platform may be smarter than you, maybe faster than you, maybe has better marketing abilities than you. But you know what's amazing about that is you don't have to be the best and you can still make money like the best. Because if you find 12 people that start this business with you, and guess what? It doesn't matter if one of them makes $100,000 trading more than you did or faster than you did. It doesn't matter if one of them goes out and recruits 500 people faster than you did, because you're going to get paid based on your team size. And it should be an encouragement to you that somebody can come in and get it faster than you. So don't let what's called limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs means, hey, I think it's tough for me, therefore I don't want to share this with anybody because it may be tough for them. So let me figure it out first. You don't want to think like that, because what will happen is you'll never talk to anyone, and you don't know if maybe bringing people onto this is going to help you have success faster. You know, one of the things that's been great for my trading has been the fact that I've had friends on the team with me from the beginning that I can learn from and grow with. So how do you get people onto your team? How do you share this information online? Here's a couple of things I would say. Number one, okay, as you learn, share it. So if you're writing notes, write this down. As you learn, share what you're learning. And this could be as simple as you learn something about NFTs, you learn something about crypto, and you go into Instagram and you share it in your stories. You want to get used to sharing yourself on camera, but even if you don't feel comfortable at first, you can make little videos, okay? And then post them, okay? You can write little captions out in your stories and you could post them. So you want to do what's called add value. So when you're building your social media, you want to add value to people. What is information that you have that they don't, that'll add value to them, okay? So that's the first thing I would say is as you're learning, okay, share this with other people so that as you're learning, you're sharing the information, they're going to think you're an expert, even if you're just learning at the beginning. When I first started learning, I would literally go to the IM Academy. I would go live. I'd go to the live sessions. I'd learn something new. And then I would invite people over my house and I would teach what I just learned. By the way, teaching is the fastest way to learn something because your mind begins to receive it at a higher level. So learn and teach, learn and teach, okay? Give value. Here's another thing that you want to know about building a social media presence and attracting people to you. Don't give too much. And what I mean by that is you don't have to be putting I Am Academy banners up on your social media page. You don't want to put, hey, join my team today on your social media page, right? There's certain things you can do. Like when I do YouTube videos, I put my link, my referral link in it. And I've had people sign up just by watching a video. They just sign up. So there are certain things you can do that way. But for the most part, you don't want to start saying, I'm in IM Academy. This is what I do. Join my team. Because what happens is some people may have heard of IM Academy and had a bad experience, or they know somebody who had a bad experience, or they think they know what IM Academy is, and they go look at a review, and then they never talk to you. So what you want to do is, this is a very important key, is you want to create curiosity. You want to give people enough that they ask you what you do, but without you telling them what you do ahead of time. So you want to, take some nice pictures. You want to put some nice posts together. You want to, share some valuable information about crypto. But you don't want to tell them everything. They shouldn't know that the platform costs 200 USD before they get on a call with you and a mentor. Okay. They shouldn't know it's IM Academy 100% before they get on the call with you. Why? Because you want them to be curious and excited before they get on that call with you. So very, very important, guys. I would say you want to build curiosity, say enough without saying too much. Okay. And then another thing I would say is get really good at getting people in front of a mentor. So getting people in front of me, getting people in front of TJ, right? Getting people in front of a mentor. At the beginning, you don't need to feel like you need to sign everybody up. I don't want you to feel that way. I don't want you to feel like you have to do this by yourself at the beginning. What you really want to do is you want to make sure that as you're, sharing this, okay, your goal is to just say enough to get them on a call with TJ, to get them on a call with Steve Max. That's all you want to do is get people on a call, okay? and we will do the rest for you. Okay, so leverage us to help you build the team. Okay, don't go and present. Don't call people and tell them everything. Hey, there's this great academy. You learn all these videos. You watch all these things. It costs $200, right? You don't want to do all that. What you want to do is say less to more people. Say less to more people. Okay, very, very important, guys. And then the one last thing I'll say, and then if you guys have questions, we can dive into it, is look, right now more than ever, people want to learn about crypto. I mean, it's just the truth. You post anything about crypto, about NFTs, you know, things that you're seeing in the chats, uh, people are going to be curious, and you need to play on that. And there's this saying that is, you have to take advantage of an opportunity within the lifetime of that opportunity. And so right now, the opportunity is there's a window of time where people know about crypto, but they really don't know about crypto, meaning they know enough to get excited and interested about it, but they don't know enough to be experts on it. Okay. 10 years from now, it's not going to be the same world, right? We know crypto is going to have mass adoption. And will there be opportunities? Yeah, there'll be opportunities. But the opportunity you have right now to impact many people, the opportunity you have right now to be known as a public speaker for cryptocurrency, the opportunity you have right now to be looked at as a global influencer for cryptocurrency, it's right now. And I'll tell you guys, listen to me clearly. If you want to change your life right now, the number one thing you should be focused on is positioning yourself as a global leader, an influencer in the cryptocurrency space. I'm just telling you, the amount of opportunity that you're going to get is going to be phenomenal. And so play on that people want to learn about stuff, find little articles, find NFTs and post about them. And you're going to see people are going to get curious. And as people get curious, here's all you're going to do is you're going to tell them, hey, you know what? Let's get on a call and I want you to meet my mentor and we want to mentor you. And you get them on a call. And guess what? If they can find the money and they are ambitious and they're motivated, they're going to get started. I literally had a person get started today out of nowhere. And he got our most expensive package, which is the elite package, costs 325 USD. And he said, I want to pay it for a whole year in advance because I need to learn this, right? So understand that this is powerful, guys. So with that said, I've got a few more minutes. I'm going to open it up to some questions if you guys have any in the chat box. And TJ, is there anything else that you would want me to cover while we're on here?
No, I think you've covered most of it, just leveraging social media and, using different social medias like Instagram, Twitter, and all that kind of stuff. And like you said, just give value. And, I appreciate your time as well. So yeah, anyone who has questions, please feel free to ask Steve Max. He's an expert in trading and NFTs and all that kind of stuff. You can drop it
And
in the
real quick,
chat. Go ahead.
I'll add a little bit to what you were saying, because guys, Twitter right now is real big for crypto, but it's not personal. You really have to grind it. I think that your ability right now to connect with people one-on-one is going to be, I know a lot of you guys are using LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. I would be utilizing those. And then if you're a creative person, you could do TikTok as well. Twitter is massive for NFTs, but you have to really position yourself and go hard in Twitter. But if you do that, I've seen people have some great results. Is there any way people without funds can get NFTs or crypto? So here's the thing. It's going to be difficult for people without money to get crypto. That's why you need to leverage the residual income portion and start getting paid. The way that the company builds our system is, as you build your team, you get some money, and you get that money and you invest it into crypto. So what I would encourage anybody that says that they don't have a lot of money for crypto, I would say build your residual income business so that you can earn an income and use that income to then buy crypto. Now, to go with what you're saying in the chat box, yes, there are certain games that you can play to earn crypto. One's called Gods Unchained. You can play that. It's a little bit of a longer process, but you know, I'm earning like probably like 50, 60 USD a week. Plus, I also get a bunch of collectible cards. Those collectible cards grow in value over time, right? So there's a lot there. So Gods Unchained is a pretty cool game that you guys could play and earn a little bit of crypto. I've got a video on it. And there's other ways to, there's other apps too. There's an app that I found the other day that you could actually start for free. And then it has like HFX trading in it, which is pretty interesting. It's called Blitz Ion Air. Blitz Ion Air. It's this little gold one right there, Blitz Ion Air. Okay. It's a crypto NFT game also. I haven't taken it as far to be able to withdraw anything from it, but I played it a little bit. It's pretty cool. And I had somebody that was able to get an NFT off of Blitz Ion Air, and they were able to take it to OpenSea. Let me actually write this down. Blitz Ion Air. That's how you spell it. I put it in the chat box. And there are also NFT giveaways, okay, that you guys can try to earn. They'll put a lot of them on like Twitter, and if you get into Discord and stuff like that. Let me give you guys a secret nugget, okay? If you get good at the Discord game, okay, the only thing is that for people to really take you seriously, you got to like be able to buy NFTs. But if you get good at the Discord game and you get plugged into some of these community groups, you can actually learn you know, and how to meet people and network, and you can meet people to bring into your business. How will I know if a coin will do 100x? First of all, no one knows that. Second of all, you use the services. You go live, you buy coins that are on Swipe Coin, and we send out a lot of trade alerts for coins. Those are your best bets on coins, okay? So you want to utilize the education, okay? How many people must you have to get paid on your team weekly? 3. So everybody's goal here should be to get a minimum of 3 people into your business. Now check this out. When you get 3 people into your business and you go IBO, depending on how much they paid, if they paid $235 to get started, you'll get $25 to get started. If they pay $235, you'll earn $25 per sign up as a bonus. And if you get somebody on the elite pack, you get paid $50 as a bonus, right? But here's how it works. You want to make sure you have 3 people, and then every Monday, the company is going to send you a check for $37.50. So it's 150 USD a month if you have 3 active people on. So if everybody here focused on finding 3, that would be powerful. Why are world governments trying to stamp out crypto? So I didn't know, but I just found out. Shout out to Maverick. He's brand new, a gentleman that I'm mentoring, and you know, he's on this call as well. Maverick told me that in Nigeria, that I guess Bitcoin has been banned or something like that. And the problem is that governments realize that if they don't have control of currency, they don't have control at all. Like here's the thing about crypto, guys. It's actually kind of scary, because the more that crypto becomes normal, the more that governments lose power. So just understand, this thing is going to get serious. So just understand that that's why the governments don't like crypto. How soon after we subscribe can we start making money from trading? Is it realistic to start making money in the first month subscription? Kelvin, great question. The answer is yes. You can make money your first month through trading. I'll give you a story. There was a young girl out of Trinidad and Tobago, Caribbean island, and she had to borrow the money to get started. And then she had to borrow the money to start trading. But she took it seriously, and she became obsessed with her education. And she knew that she was not going to have money for her second month, okay? And so she started trading, started using the education, and as she's learning, okay, she starts trading. She had to borrow the money to trade with. After her first month, she made enough money to pay her second month. And she kept trading. She took it seriously because she didn't have the money. She borrowed the money. She took it serious. Within 12 months, she made $100,000 USD. She became a 6-figure trader in 1 year. Now, I share that with you, Calvin, and for everyone here, because I want you to know that it's possible. You can make money your first month, but it's going to take absolute focus. It's going to take absolute determination, and it's going to take paying attention. I think that in this generation, people are just so sidetracked with so many options and so many things going on that people don't focus. If you focus 100%, I mean, you got to be obsessed with this. Grant Cardone has a book called Be Obsessed or Be Average. I would encourage you guys to listen to that book on audio or buy the book. You could probably find a PDF online somewhere maybe. But what I'll tell you is, if you want to succeed in 30 days, you got to be obsessed with it. Now, with that said, Kelvin, here's what I'll also say is I want you to have a long-term mindset that even if you don't make big money in 30 days, you're going to stay for 60, 90, a year. Because what I've learned and what we've seen over and over again, it's that people that have a long-term commitment are the ones that succeed here. So yes, you can make money your first month trading, but more importantly is I want you to have a long-term focus on your education, because here's the funny thing. People will spend 10 years to learn how to be a doctor before they make $1 in the United States. But people want to learn how to be a millionaire trading in 30 days. It's not realistic. Now, I've got people that have done some crazy stuff in trading in a month, in a week. But I don't want you to think that you have to win big money fast in order to. So I say all that to say, yes, you can make money your first month, but I would need you to have a long-term mindset. Okay. And let me see to get started. What are the requirements? Are they for you to start? Some are free and some are not. Is it possible to P600 in 2 to 3 months? Yes. And it is even possible to go P600 in 1 month. It is actually possible for you to go P600 in 1 week, but you have to go all in, take massive action, and run it up. Okay. And I say that because it's already happened. It just depends on you. So, one of the things you can do, and I didn't really talk about this, but everybody here should make a list of people they want to talk to. You should focus on bringing in 3 people first, and then focus on who your 12 are going to be. Work through your first 3 people, have them find a few people as well. And if you have people in your local area that want to learn this, get them together. And I know that 200 USD may be a lot to some people in Nigeria. What I would say is invite maybe families to get one account together. 2 brothers to get an account and share it, 2 sisters, a couple, a married couple, get them to get an account together. And then everybody has to focus on bringing in a few people, because that's how they're going to keep their subscription active. Okay, guys. So I know it's 200 USD with 175 a month is substantial in many parts of the world. So we got to work so that you guys can get your education for free. Okay. So, and with that said, I mean, listen, there's courses out there that cost thousands of dollars for a course. So understand that, 200 USD for this course is actually very affordable, but we got to make it happen. So guys, I got to get off. I got other calls coming. Thank you for having me on. Listen, I believe in you. Utilize the system, utilize the education. That's the biggest thing I would say to you guys, is utilize the education. If you have specific questions and you already have an IM Academy subscription, TJ can put you in contact with me on WhatsApp, and I'll answer any questions that you guys have. TJ, thank you so much, bro. I'm going to make you host so you can take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Steve, for your time. Amazing value that you brought to us. So, let's give it up for Steve. Drop some 111s for Steve in the chat. And yeah, so let's continue our training here, and we can kind of go from there. So yeah, if you guys come up with any questions throughout, our training, we can definitely answer your questions. But yeah, so to go back to what I was saying before we had our special guest, yeah, we are partnered with Bob Proctor and Alex Morton. So, Steve talked about vision, having focus, right? These two will help you, write down your goals, write down your focus, write down your mindset, because, it's super important to have 30, 60, 90 day, and even a year goal, right? Because you want to have like a vision board, right? So if if it's a house that you want to buy or land or a car or, to get out of debt, right? Like have a vision board in front of you so that you see it each and every single day, right? That, oh my gosh, I want to get out of my $20,000 in debt. I want that new car. I want to buy my wife or my husband a new car, right? Stuff like that, because it'll help drive you to what you need to do, right? Because as Steve mentioned, there's people who had $0, but they found a way to find that money, right? Because this education is some of the best. And I'm actually going to show you, one of our mentors who's actually going to do a private call with us as well. He's actually doing a crypto free trial this week, all week at 2 a.m. Nigerian time. I know it's a little early, but honestly, if you get on, take notes. It's life-changing information. So if you see on my screen here, actually, Mike and Kurt are actually running the call tonight at 2 a.m. So in a few hours from now. So if you want to take a nap after this call, definitely encourage you to wake up again at 2 a.m. because they're going to bring you value on new things like Steve talked about, cryptos and stuff like that, because we want to teach you to trade, but we also want you to use, that residual income to help people, right? Because, every other company does this anyway, right? Like if I go talk to Sagan about Nike, do you think Nike's going to pay me just because Sagan just bought $1,000 worth of stuff? No, right? And it's the same thing like when we talk about a new restaurant. Does that restaurant pay you for doing a review? No, right? Unless you're a huge influencer, it's no. Or, Airbnb and Uber does that already, right? So we want you to use that residual so that you can invest into crypto. Like someone asked about, is a coin going to go 100x? No one knows, but if you can put in, $5, $10 every single week because of your residual, imagine, right? Think about this. Bitcoin was $400 in 2004. 17 years later, you're at $60,000 US, right? So imagine one of those coins that you put in $10 a week, $5 a week, whatever it is, explodes to that, right? So just think about that, multiple streams of income, right? So with the Go Live education that you're going to get as part of your subscription, right? You see all these times they're in the Eastern time zone. You just have to add 6 hours. And just because you miss a session, it's okay because they have pre-recorded sessions, right? I'm going to click on Mike as an example because he's my friend and my mentor, right? And you see recorded sessions, favorite sessions, watch all recordings. So you can kind of go back and see what you missed, right? And it's huge because you can take notes, go back and go do this on your own time, right? And then what I really wanted to show people is this, right? Member login. So everyone on here is going to be learning about crypto, Forex and high frequency Forex, right? So, this was actually just sent out today, January 5th, which is today, about an hour and a half ago, this idea was sent out. So imagine your phone sending you a notification and you can make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, depending on, how much you have in your account, right? Because just because Sagan or Toby have $5,000, maybe I only can start with 100, right? But here's the best thing. You're going to learn how to use proper risk management because as Steve mentioned, right, it's not a get rich overnight scheme, right? It's all about compounding your account, right? So some people only start with 50 US dollars, but here's the thing. If you can make 5% of that per day for 30 days, you've now made almost 80 to $100 US based on a $50 account, right? And you can kind of see here on my screen, the educator tells you what to do, right? That red line is what we call your stop loss. So all you would do is you go into your MetaTrader 4 app, type in the stop loss, and then all these green lines are your take profits. So you can take 3 separate trades on here and you don't have to monitor your phone for the whole time. Once you've entered, you just let it ride, right? And then check on it later and you hope that you have blue, right? And it'll literally also tell you, right? It's a buy market. So it tells you it's a buy or sell, right? It tells you where to enter, your stop loss and your take profit, right? So, you can either go on the website or there's an app, whether you have Google Play or the App Store, you can download this kind of stuff. And the harmonic scanner is artificial intelligence that scans the market. Oh, right now, it's down. So anyway, so with the harmonic scanner, it's artificial intelligence that scans the market for you and literally tells you the exact same thing as I just showed you in the my swipe coin, where it gives you the stop loss and the take profit and tells you buy or sell, right? And you want to trade currency pairs that are in market. So right now it's about 347, right? So, I wouldn't want to be trading, Tokyo session or the London session because the markets aren't moving right now. And if the market's open tomorrow, your trade could go the wrong way. So just be very cautious about that. And the scalper is one of my favorites because, it literally tells you what to do. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that once it shows up. So this is mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum, but as it pops up here, okay, you guys can see here in this box, right? I'm going to expand it a bit more. But it says here, break and close below 46,284. So this thick black line is what represents 46,284. And you see this red, I'm going to zoom in a bit more. This red right here is where you would want to enter. And then all of a sudden, oops, I moved that by accident. But all of a sudden, right, now you've gone all the way down here, right? And that is about a 500 point move, right? So you would have made minimum $50 on this move, minimum, right? So that's the thing, right? This is done for you and it tells you where to enter. And then, like I said, you just let it ride all the way through, right? So these are, a few things that you're going to get access to over the next course of whenever you decide to start. So, definitely excited to help each and every one of you get started and get back to the person that got you on this call. And we would love to help you get started, and get you in the Telegram chats and all that stuff. And for those of you who are already in the group, please go to your Telegram and add your account number. And I'm actually going to show you how to add your account number. So what you would do is you would sign into your login and, sign into your account. And then these three blue lines, and it'll show your number, 2155385 would be my number, right? So that being said, there's other apps that are going to help with your trading, right? The currency strength meter will tell you, which currencies are strong and which are weak, which will help you with whether or not you're going to buy or sell that currency pair. And then also the news in Forex Factory, right? These are two areas that you want to focus on in terms of when you start a trade, right? So right now it's 255. So in about 6 hours, I want to be careful with the Chinese yen. Okay. So it literally tells you, what news is about to release. So you want to not trade the euro pair at this time because that is going to influence your trade as well. Okay. And so with that being said, is there any questions that people have?